Hello everyone, I'm Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a bunch of fun crochet patterns for winter. And the good thing about today's video is that all of these patterns I'm sharing are all free patterns. And I'm going to be leaving all the links in the description down below. So if you guys are interested in any that I talk about today, you can find them in the description. I did not make them all free in my fall video, but if you want to look at my fall video, I have a bunch of ideas there as well. But I can't believe that it's already into November. It's the beginning of November when I'm filming this. So I'm wearing my green crew neck for like more Christmassy vibes, winter vibes, whatever. But it's actually really hot today, so if I start sweating in this video, then you know why, because I'm dedicated to the video here and I'm sweating in my room currently. Anyways, we're just gonna get through today's video. We're gonna start with the first pattern. I kind of tried to organize these a little bit better this time, so they kind of have some sort of order. But the first one I'm going to be talking about is this Pine Tree Cutie is what it's called. It's a little plushy tree kind of thing it's very fun, and I think you could kind of mix around what yarn you use for it as well to make it different textures and whatnot, but it has like a little smiley face on it, and I just think it's adorable and it's free, so that's good. I'll leave that link down below if you're interested. The next one, which is also kind of like a plushie, is this plush snowman, which it is so adorable. I love the little hat, and I don't know what it is about it. It has like blush on it, which it kind of looks like they might have used like makeup for the blush, I'm thinking is what they did. It looks like it was like put on the surface a little bit, but it just looks like a really fun pattern for winter and Christmas. So the next kind of couple things on here are more like decorations, I guess. So the first one is an ornament, and it is this mini mittens ornament. They are these little mittens with a little surface, it looks like a surface crocheted or embroidered, actually, I think, snowflake on it. So that is really fun. You could probably get creative, like you could make the mitten and then get creative on what you want to embroider on it, so you can make them different things. But this would be like even a fun Christmas gift. You could make a little ornament for somebody and give it to them for Christmas, and then they can hang it on the tree the following year. Or you can make it like a little fun craft to do with your kids, or I don't know, just if you're younger watching this, just a fun craft for you to do. I don't know, I just feel like that would be something fun. And I just remember when I was younger making different ornaments and stuff and either giving them to my family. A lot of times we'd make them in school, but I loved making like different ornaments because I don't know, some people like to have like traditional like bought ornaments, but I think it's really fun to have all sorts of like handmade ornaments and everything. It just adds more character to the tree. The next one, also these are all kind of like if you celebrate Christmas, not all of them. These couple that I'm talking about, like not everybody's going to decorate a tree, or what the next one is stockings. Not everyone's going to use stockings. So this is just kind of targeted to Christmas because that's what I celebrate. But obviously if you celebrate other holidays, I'm sure they have tons of crochet patterns on Pinterest too for different things. I just kind of found ones that I would be most likely to make. Anyways, so this one is a farmhouse Christmas stocking. There are so many different patterns for stockings on Pinterest, but this one I thought was really pretty, and I don't know how practical it is because I feel like the stitch holes might be bigger in it. I'm not sure, so I don't think things would come through it, but I liked the design of this one more for decoration at least. But I thought this was really fun, and again, there's so many different patterns, but this is the one specifically that I picked out of the ones I was looking at. So that would be kind of another like decoration kind of thing. The next thing that's kind of decoration, half like you can use it or whatever, I never know what to call this, but a peppermint coaster. So these are little coasters that look like little peppermint candies, and I feel like it would be relatively easy to make one, but it would just be so cute to have these like in your living room and put your like coffee on it or your hot chocolate, or I don't know, I just feel like I can just imagine it being all with your like Christmas decorations and everything. On to another practical item is the 20-minute cup cozy. So cozy, I never know what these are called. Like the ones that go like over like a can, I always call those koozies, but it's spelled C-O-Z-Y. Is it cozy or koozie? Am I dumb? I don't know. But this one, so it's a 20-minute one, which it looks fairly simple to do. And obviously this doesn't have to be winter related, but I just kind of think of like a warm drink with a, I don't know, like a coffee or something with it on. And I'm sure you could kind of change the size to fit different cups, but I thought this would be pretty simple and you can make it in all sorts of colors. So there's a lot of variety with that one. The next one on here, we're kind of getting more into the wearable categories next. So this one I've actually made 2 of already, and I'm going to be making more of them. Is it Andes? Andes? I don't know how this is pronounced actually. Beanie by CJ Design blog. CJ Design. I actually don't know how that is pronounced. Let me see if I can find a pronunciation. I need to educate myself here. Is it Andes? Am I dumb?
Andes.
It is Andes, because like the Andes Mountains. Ah, is that what you named it after? Maybe I am. I'm just not very good at like spelling and pronouncing words. But it is the Andes beanie, which is good because I think that's what I've been calling it until I just looked at it again and tried to call it something weird. But that is the Andes beanie, and that is it's fairly simple to make. I've made the mistake and used like yarns that I probably shouldn't use to make it. So I feel like if you used more of what she recommended, it would be a lot easier. The next one I'm making, I'm going to be using like closer to the yarn she actually recommended, so we'll see how that works up. But when I have made it, it's pretty simple to make. The pattern is really good to follow. She has videos, and there's so many different sizes, like all the way from like newborn to like adult. Like there are so many different size ranges. She has all the different like kid age groups too, and it's all free, so that is really nice. She has all sorts of cool patterns, but this one specifically I wanted to put in this video because I've tried it, so I know it's good, and also it's just a fun pattern, and I'm definitely going to be making more of them. The next one is another wearable, which is a cinched ear warmer. So this one is by Winding Road Crochet. I'm assuming that says winding, not winding. My bad. But I usually don't love a ton of ear warmers. Like, I don't know why. I look at them and like I don't really like them. I only like the ones that are like chunky yarn usually. But this one I actually liked, and it looks like it's more of like a 4-weight yarn. So I don't know. I just really like the design and the stitch that was used for this, and I like that it cinches in the middle. I love the cinched ones more than like the straight ones across. That's kind of just a personal preference, but really liked this one. And I think there's different sizes because even in the picture there's 2 different sizes, and this one also has a video tutorial, so we love that because I'm a visual person, so I love the video tutorials. Next we have a slipper. This is the slipper boots. I was trying to find like fun slippers because I feel like a crochet slipper that's like with a soft yarn or something would be so comfy. I feel like there's got to be a good one out there, but I liked this one because it's more of like a boot pattern, so the top like folds over, and I just thought it was unique, and also I liked the pattern of it. Some of the slippers I don't like how they look, and this one specifically I really liked. This is the Hibernation Crochet slipper boots by, her name's Jennifer. So this is a free pattern as well. So if you're interested, again, all of these are down below. Next we have a glove. So I was looking for like a fingerless glove because I tend to like those more than like mittens or like finger gloves. I feel like would be really hard to crochet, and like mittens, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's not practical because you need your fingers, and also like if you're on a phone or whatever, it's easy to have like access to a fingertip. So these ones I really liked because they're called the Moss Stitch fingerless gloves, but I believe you can make it 2 different ways. You can make it just fingerless, or you can make it with the little mitten cover with the buttons. So that is really nice. You have variety in that where you can make it either way. So I was loving that, and I love the stitch on it as well. The next one is another like fingerless glove. It's called the Woodland Mitts. This one I liked because it's a very unique type of stitch. It almost looks like knit, but it's like a little, like a wavy pattern. And then the top looks more like a knit, which is really nice. I realize that the camera looks like a little bit crooked, but I'm too far in it. I don't want to fix it now, so I'm sorry. Now you all probably noticed that too. It's just like the slightest bit crooked, but I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me too. I feel like it's crooked. Okay, the last 2 on here are cardigans. So we have the Delaney Velvet Crochet Cardigan. This looks so comfortable, and I'm assuming you make it out of velvet yarn, maybe? I don't know. Yes, Bernette Velvet is what she recommends. It looks so comfortable. I want to make this so bad, but I already know like I have set that I'm making Christmas gifts this year, so I need to put all my energy into that before I go making myself a cardigan, but I really badly want to make one. It looks so comfortable. And again, it's free. It's not very often that you find like wearable patterns, like especially like sweaters and cardigans that are free. But this one is. Last one on here is also a cardigan. This is a little bit different. This one has more of like a pattern to it. It's called the Riverbed cardigan, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of a granny stitch. I'm just kind of looking at a small photo of it, so I'm not sure if it actually is a granny stitch, but this one has a lot more color variation. I don't know if they switch colors throughout or if they used a variegated yarn. It kind of looks like they switch colors throughout, like each row. I could be wrong, but this one looks a little bit more intricate, like there's more changes with it and whatnot. Again, it's by CJ Design, so I already know that there's going to be a good tutorial with it. I feel like her patterns are really good and she has nice videos with them normally, so yeah, I already know this one's going to be pretty good. Okay, that was 13 different patterns, I think, if I counted right. I feel like that's a pretty good amount for us to go through. Those are the ones that caught my eye the most. I didn't want to overwhelm you with a bunch. They're all from Pinterest, but I'll probably link their actual pattern links down below. That way you don't have to go through the whole Pinterest. I'll try my best to get the actual websites linked down below. I don't know if I'm going to try out any of these patterns because like I said, I'm planning on making Christmas gifts this year, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to try them out, but I will be making another one of those hats for sure. But yeah, comment down below if you guys are going to try any of these patterns, or at least comment like which one is your favorite. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you decide to stick around and subscribe, then I will see you in my next video. Bye!